slightly different journey to Monet, but started out in IT back in the 90s and found my way into training and development and coaching people, taking people through transformational workshops for a couple of years down in KwaZulu-Natal, and then coming back to IT because I wanted to marry the two together, and ended up in e-learning and learning and development. And I think just like Monet, my passion is about people. I then took a slight segue and a detour into the environmental stuff, and I started a renewable energy company for a couple of years, building making electricity from cow dung and things like that. It was really interesting, making compost. So yeah, there was an interesting segue and an interesting journey out that way. But came back to my passion of developing people and back into this world. And then yeah, from a coaching culture perspective, when Monet was training up coaches, I put up my hand to be trained as a coach because, hey, Monet's putting up his hand. I mean, I don't care what it is, I'm there, you know. And because that's how I met Monet, was through his facilitation work back almost 20 years ago. So yeah, there's always been this passion, this commonality between us. And when he said, "Yeah, I'm training up coaches," it's like, oh, I'm in. And then we said, "Well, now I'm going to take this to the international market." I've, as you said, knocked on Coaching Culture's door, banged on their door. More so is probably more accurate. I said, "Well, you know what? If we're looking for international partners, you know, LRMG, I'm putting up LRMG's hand. I'll ask forgiveness later. Let's go for it. Let's do this." And it's been a remarkable journey, and fits right in with how people are developed, how we connect with people in such a special way. And for me, the love of employee experience, I think Monet's hit it quite nicely in that it is about lifting up a concept that needed to be lifted up. And the employee experience really is about what are those touch points of engagement. And from my IT background, right the way from recruitment to onboarding to learning and development to performance management. And we'll talk about that, I suppose, under the coaching banner, but performance, succession planning. What is that experience like? What is that developmental journey like? And creating that experience of, do I want to stay here? Do I feel like I belong here? And creating a science around that is what I love about that, so that it becomes tangible. And when it becomes tangible, then you can actually pull the different levers and make changes to improve where improvements need to be made.